Morphin time! Hello, welcome to another figure review. Today we're going to have a look at the Hasbro Power Rangers Lightning Collection, Mighty Morphin Lord Drakkon. Wow, what a mouthful. Now this one has been created in the Boom comics. It's an alternate universe, Tommy Oliver, where he's still evil and he combined the powers of the Dragon Zord with the White Tiger. So it's a very cool design, and I'm actually impressed and really happy that the Lightning Collection decided to make a figure out of this. They're having a whole bunch of other ones, I think, planned from the comic books, and I'm kind of looking into that. But before I even go to any further, let's have a look at Lord Drakkon. I can already tell you I'm a big fan of this design, and overall a very cool idea in general. So he stands at about a little over 15.5 centimeters to the top of his helmet, which means we're going up to 6.1, almost 6.2 inches tall overall size. Look in detail of the figure. Now, as I'm saying, the design is pretty nice. I'm a big fan of it, no complaints there. Now, quality control. This is really what we're looking for, and unfortunately, yeah, there's some stuff. As you can tell, the black on his horn over here is going a little bit too much to the side. And pink, like there's also his visor. It's a hot shade of pink, and I thought it should be red or something. I looked it up. I looked at some of the pictures. Even on the box, it's definitely red. It's not pink. It doesn't fill up all the way over here, and it does go over the line. So yeah, paint issues. There are some. Chest area, you got this entire shield over here. This looks pretty good. And then we go to the back and like, oh. Well, at least it's the back. But where it gets really iffy is with the green and the gold in his forearms, because as you can tell, this has been painted by a kindergartner. Well, not that bad, but it goes over the line on both sides, and there's tons of bleeding in the white or in the red, like this one. Look at this. Yeah, I'm sorry guys, but that's a big minus. That's a little bit of an issue there. You got the Dragon Zord logo, Morpher, power coin. That was the word I was looking for. Got it on third try, and the belt that goes around is soft plastic. By the way, everything on this helmet is soft plastic as well, and the collar on the shield, well, I think the entire shield is soft, so that will not get into the way too much. It is still fairly sturdy because it is a lot of plastic. You know, it's not completely rubbery, but it will not break off, so don't fear that. And we got the same kind of problem with the paint in the green and the gold. Which how does this look good, and how do you just make this line go? I don't know. It's just sad face. Anyway, there's the feet, and that's about it for the look. Now for the articulation, this guy is pretty good. Now, first and foremost, the head obviously is blocked by the shield, but it still goes down quite a bit. I wouldn't even expect it that much. It is on a big hinge and a ball joint as I push a little bit too hard, but you have some wiggle motion side to side. It does go all the way around, and it does go to the back as such. That's all you're getting out of it. You got a big hinge in the shoulder, so you can bring that up and down, and then another hinge to bring everything back and forth. It doesn't have any rotation in it because, as I'm saying, I think this is just a hinge in the chest area, but it still gets some very good motion, and it looks clean for the most part because it is hidden by the shield. You got a swivel in the bicep, double hinged elbow. There you go. Why is this gold in there, by the way? Why? What the frick? Why does it look like that? And a hinge on the hand goes back, forward. It's a little bit stiff and rotates around. Chest area, actually very impressive. You have the upper part, which just rotates freely around like this, goes all the way around, and then you have an ab crunch, which is super tight, goes forward, locks into place, goes to the back, locks into place. I don't think it goes back or forward any more than that. I'm not willing to try because it's already pretty stiff. Don't have any rotation though down here. Then for the legs, go forward. Doesn't really go to the back, blocked by the butt, goes out to the side. Have a thigh swivel, which breaks up the sculpt completely. Not a big fan of it. I mean, it's alright. If you want to use it, you can. If you don't want to use it, it doesn't really take anything away from the figure, I guess. Then we got the double hinged knees. Same thing, super articulated, look ugly though, but that's fine. And then the foot goes to the side, has a great pivot, forward, and barely to the back. Oh, there we go. Have to give it a little bit of a push, but that's nice, that helps with stability, that it's ratcheted like that. And there you go. Now for the accessories, this is the part where the Lightning Collection kind of falls off, but at the price point, it's good, so I'm not complaining. You got the face sculpt of Tommy Oliver. Actually looks like him. Looks a little bit mangled though. I mean, it's okay. I like the overall likeness of the character, the actor. And then you have the lines on the side over here, which is actually molded on. I'm really impressed by that tiny, tiny detail in the face. So overall, good head sculpt. Unfortunately, is not connected correctly on the side over here. That's a bummer, but for the rest of it, it is pretty good. You only get fist hands on the figure. You already had them open hands to hold anything like swords and whatnot. So these are the hands you got. That's like the one thing I would be like, come on, just make 1 or 2 more sets of hands. That would really help a lot. And then you got the Dragon Dagger, which is completely warped in the box, but I gotta heat it up and fix it. Overall, it is nice. There's some paint on it, a little bit of detail, but you know, it's the minimals. And then finally you got the energy effect, which I guess you just kind of stick on top of the Dragon Dagger. Something like here, something like that. There's like a little slice and dice in there. Can't really get it in, doesn't stick in, so yay, cool. And it's gonna bring me to the final thoughts. One more thing I gotta mention. I had trouble getting the head on there. I don't know, it's kind of like, it seems like the peg hole was a little bit too big, so I had to really give it a good push to even get it on there, and now it seems like it's really limited in the articulation department. So I don't know if that's a common issue, just wanted to let you know. But overall, final thoughts for this figure. As I mentioned, I'm a big fan of the design, and I love that they made that. However, the quality control is pretty, you know, I don't know. It's, unfortunately, like, really, it's just the green parts, and the bleeding of that is pretty terrible, but obviously I will not see that if I'm just looking from the figure from afar. But it's still there, but then again, this is like a $25 figure, so I'm not as mad at it as if it was a Figma or something, you know, because those are a lot more expensive. So overall, I will still recommend this one because I think it's a unique piece. It's a cool looking piece. You get a bunch of cool stuff. Could have used a different hand and could have had better quality control. Other than that, I am perfectly fine with this figure. So if those things were in line, it would have been perfect. So there you go. That's gonna do it. Recommend it if you're a fan of the design, and just if you're a fan of Power Rangers. If you're not, why are you even interested in this? I don't know. That's gonna do it, guys. As usual, thank you very much for watching. Don't forget, if you enjoyed this review, hit it up with a like and subscribe to the channel so you can stay tuned for more figure reviews, card game stuff, and whatever Drakkon wants. Like, no more of that. Like, where's you call yourself a lord and you walk out like that? Come on, dude.